is whose team? My team. Whose team? My dream. My team. Rams house. Whose house? Rams house. Whose house? My team. My house. This is whose team? My team. Whose team? My dream. My team. I'm the first one in the gym, last one out the gym. Welcome to the team, Sammy Watkins. We expect to win. We got Robert Quinn and Jared Goff in the pocket throwing bombs again. Whose house? Rams house. Todd Gurley, spin move, touchdown. We up early, game time, we shut down. 2-minute warning, warn them, countdown. This is our house. Attack the running back, break the defense down, get the quarterback. Ain't no sacking, Whitworth's in action. I love the city of LA. What's happening? The Rams house. Whose house? Rams house. Whose house? My team, my house. This is whose team? My team. Whose team? My dream, my team. Rams house.
Ramily. Another banger for the Rams. Just trying new stuff out while my intro's being worked on. Hey, everybody, welcome in, subscribe, like. I just hit 400 subscribers yesterday, so I appreciate everybody showing support, liking videos, tuning into my live streams. Did just short of a 3-hour live stream Sunday for this game. I was super pissed off for good reasons. And once I seen the Steelers kneeing the ball, I was just like, I can't. I had to. Just the fact of how they got there just was sickening. But let's start the show off with some game stats. I'll give my thoughts. And we'll talk about the Rams' outlook now that they're unfortunately 3-4, the best 3-4 team in football. So the Steelers won 24-17 to bring them to now 4-2. They were coming off a bye week with a very putrid offense. Kenny Pickett, 17-25, 230 yards. Najee Harris, 14 carries, 53 yards, and a touchdown. George Pickens, 5 catches, 107 yards. And on our Rams side, Stafford with a not very accurate day, 14-29, 231 yards, touchdown, interception. Royce Freeman, 12 carries. Actually had less carries than Darrell Henderson, but we'll get more into that. 66 yards. And then Puka the GOAT Nakua, 8 catches, 154 yards. Team stats, Rams had 354 yards, Steelers 300. Passing yards, Rams 219, Steelers 214. Rushing, 135 for the Rams, 86 for the Steelers. 5.7 yards per play for the Rams, 5.4 yards per play for the Steelers. Rams had 19 first downs, Steelers 17. Again, another stat. Yeah, every stat the Rams are winning in. Third down, Rams 9-16. Steelers 4-12. Fourth down efficiency. Hurts me to say the Steelers 1 for 1. But were they 1 for 1? They were all for 1. Total plays, the Rams had 62 plays to the Steelers 56. Both teams allowed 2 sacks. Rams punted 4 times, Steelers 5 times. Rams had 5 penalties for 40 yards. Steelers had 8 penalties for 76 yards. No fumbles in this one, and the lone interception thrown by Matthew Stafford. So this game started off slow, super slow. First quarter, no points scored. The Steelers started. They punted the ball. Rams punted the ball. Steelers punted the ball. And then the Rams, which would be a theme and a very aggravating thing that happened a lot this game, missed field goal from Brett Maher from 53 yards. He's been struggling from 50 plus, but he's been struggling in general lately. So it's 0-0. And then second quarter, Steelers get the ball. Due to that missed field goal, they have a short field. They go on an 8-play, 22-yard drive. Field goal, 3-0 Steelers. Rams get the ball back. Punt. After a 6-play, 9-yard drive. Punt it. Then the Steelers go on a 3-and-out. Punt it. Very slow game. Very slow. The Rams get the ball back. Wow. Brett Maher actually makes a field goal from 41. All is good now. Brett Maher's got to be over that little slump, right? No. The Steelers go on to punt it. The Rams go on a nice 8-play, 88-yard drive. Darrell Henderson's running well in this one. And Stafford with a big passing touchdown to Tutu Atwell. He bounced it out, avoided the pressure, throws it up. Tutu Atwell standing right in the front of the end zone. Touchdown, good guys. So all is good. There was only 17 seconds left. Rams winning 9-3. There was one point where McVay was undefeated, like 41-0 and having the lead at half, but that quickly went away. Anyways, it's 9-3 going into half. Everything's good, right? We get the ball to start the second half. And what do we do on that first drive? First play, Matthew Stafford throws a horrible pass completely on Stafford. No excuse. Can't point to this one not doing their job, that one not doing their job. This one was on Stafford. Throws an interception to TJ Watt, of all people. TJ Watt gets about 7 yards away from scoring, and that puts the Steelers at first and goal. They go 3-play, 7 yards, capped off with a Kenny Pickett QB sneak for a touchdown. So now it's 10-9. Also, I forgot to mention, Brett Maher missed an extra point. So that's why it's 10-9. Thanks, Brett Maher, by the way. Instead of a tie, we're down 1 now. But all is good. The Rams go on a 9-play, 75-yard drive. This is that big Matthew Stafford pass to Puka Nacua for 32 yards where he catches it on Mika Fitzpatrick and Leroy Wallace on the sideline. 2 defenders. Great catch, man. Got both feet inbounds. I don't know how, but he did it. Puka's just the GOAT. Then we go on a 3rd and goal at the 1. Darrell Henderson, touchdown. Hey, welcome back, Darrell Henderson, right? So now it's 17-10. Things are looking up for the Rams. The Steelers go on a 3-and-out, punt the ball to the Rams, who go on 11-play, 38-yard drive. And this man, Brett Maher, misses a 51-yard field goal way left, not even close. Ugliness, to a chance to put us up 20-10, and he completely blows it. So now the Steelers get a short field again. Go on a 5-play, 59-yard drive. Kenny Pickett with a big throw to Deontay Johnson on 3rd and 8. And then they cap it off with Jaylen Warren, touchdown. So now we're at 17-17. The Rams ended up getting a 2-point conversion on their touchdown because of Cooper Kupp. So now the Rams, fourth quarter, just go MIA. They punt the ball, tied 17-17. Steelers go on a 10-play, 80-yard drive. Najee Harris caps it off with the touchdown. The Rams down 24-17. 5:16 left. Punt the ball after a 5-play, 18-yard drive. Absolutely horrible. And then we all know what happened. The Steelers go on a little drive themselves, 10 plays, 43 yards, with a controversial ending. A 4th and 1 that should never have happened, but that 4th and 1 that they supposedly got because the refs guy was clearly short, whether his knee or the ball, he was short, and they gave them the first down. The Steelers definitely got bailed out there. The Rams were going to score and go for two because Brett Maher was horrible. So tough loss, super tough loss. Actually, it took me over a day to get over this one, thinking of everything that went wrong, the mistakes. The game started off weird. Cooper Kupp had 2 drops to start the game, and he really didn't do much this game. And I'm fine with that. Like, let's have him and Puka both dominate different times. Let's not kill one. Puka Nakua in this one, 8 catches on 12 targets, 154 yards. Cooper Kupp, 2 catches, 29 yards. I know we're trying to save him. We don't want to burn him out. But the Rams are looking at 3-4 now after this, so we have to figure something out. McVay and company have to figure something out. This game was just ugly. Even on that last drive, there was a pass interference called against us. Kello Weatherspoon, good defense, but got called for a PI. And then it was called back because Deontay Johnson taunted. But nonetheless, that was not a PI. So it should have been 4th and 8 right there. We can't always blame the refs, but the refs definitely lost us this game, similar to how the Colts and Browns game went. There's going to be bad calls throughout a game, but it's the calls that legit lose the game. Like, that 4th and 1 ended the game. It ended the game. There was no coming back from that. We weren't getting the possession back. Now, people will talk about Sean McVay having 2 timeouts, using them prior to that play. I don't knock it. He had to stop that clock. In hindsight, yeah, sure, it looks like a bad call. But if he let the clock just go down and down, I mean, you got timeouts for a reason, and you want more time on that clock. So he was just trying to chew the clock. He had confidence in the defense. He had no idea the refs would screw us on 2 plays, on a 3rd and 8 and a 4th and 1. But it happened. And then when they have that 3rd and 8, of all people, Allen Robinson's the one that gets them to that 4th and 1, right? Allen Robinson, right? He didn't do much this game. He's just out there to be out there. It was pretty much the Pickens and Deontay Johnson show. On the Rams side, the Rams looked good running the ball. Darrell Henderson started this game, 18 carries, 61 yards, and that touchdown. Longest run of the day was 16 yards. He is going to be the starter. He started this game. If you listen to me, Ramsaholic, I told you this. Jake Ellenbogen also was on the Hendo hype train. A lot of people were confused. Throughout the week, I could just tell what was happening. Him not committing to Zach Evans, that just tells you everything you need to know. He's being quiet about things, but if you have a rookie running back, you're going to want to boost that confidence in him. And the fact that he didn't really showed that it wasn't his starting job. Although ESPN will tell you it was, the media will tell you it was. You got to listen to the Rams content creators. We know the team in and out. Darrell Henderson, most experience on the team, was staying in shape throughout the offseason and in season. And he looked very good this game. Royce Freeman looked very good this game. And on the Rams, if you don't block for your quarterback, you are not seeing that field. And Zach Evans in college was one of the worst rated running backs at blocking. Big reason he fell. Great runner, but if you can't block, you will not be on the side. You will be on the sideline for most teams, and that is especially the case for the Rams. Tutu Atwell, of course, he has been MIA. It's expected when you have 2 target hogs. He did have the touchdown, but that was his only catch, and he only had 2 targets. One of the first targets, Stafford overthrew him, left sideline, which is where we like to use Tutu Atwell, towards the hashes, out. He's a small guy. Keep him out. He's a very good sideline toe-tapping catcher, but he really hasn't been used. I think we need to use him more. Tyler Higbee had a big drop in this one, a seam route. Boom, and he drops it. He's been dropping passes. He only had 3 targets, 1 catch, 7 yards. Darrell Henderson had a catch, 2 targets. But of course, this is the PUKA and Cup show. Um, the Steelers defense, I mean, I don't think that's a defense that we should have had. We should have had troubles with. The secondary isn't that good. I think the Rams beat themselves in this one. If you look at the numbers, um, it seems like that, right? And Stafford was wildly inaccurate at times. Whenever the pressure is getting to him, he's actually one of the worst rated quarterbacks this year under pressure. Big shocker because throughout his career, our Super Bowl run, he's been one of the best passers under pressure. That could be something with him not wanting to get hurt. It could be a mental thing. Try and get the ball out quicker, sooner, not where the ball should be because he doesn't want to get hurt. This offensive line played well. Alaric Jackson did not. He allowed the most pressures of everyone on the offensive line. I'm not sure what's going on. There was one sack he allowed where he was so late for his jump that the defensive end just ran right around him and got his first sack of his career. So at 3-4, the Rams have a tough run coming up. I think every game now in this day of the NFL, like I mean, any given Sunday, right? We're at Dallas, at Green Bay. Now we have a bye week, hosting Seattle, Arizona, Cleveland. So it's very possible the Rams could pull off 4 in a row. I think Green Bay, Seattle, and Arizona are very winnable games. Dallas is super tough, but this Dallas team is just as inconsistent as us. So, and then after Arizona, we have Cleveland, Baltimore. Those are 2 very tough games, 2 good defensive teams. Washington, New Orleans, New York, and San Francisco. So some winnable games here, some tough games here. It's going to be a wild ride. I'm sticking with my 10-7 prediction. I did have us going 3-3. I was 6 for 6 in my off season. When I do in season, I am not predicting my team to lose, especially because they're a very good team, just very inconsistent. And I had us beating Pittsburgh and we lost. So flop there. We are the better team than Pittsburgh. I feel they're one of the worst 4-2 teams in football. Super big bailout. No guarantee on that if we stop them on that 4th and 1 that we score, but I just feel like we were going to. Stafford was going to clutch it. He's a super clutch quarterback, one of the most clutch in NFL history. And then we were going to end it with a 2-point conversion because Brett Maher was not going to kick for us again. Brett Maher, they're going to be looking at kickers. He is going to be on the chopping block. He might get one more go. You know, he's playing his old team, Dallas, this weekend. But Brett Maher cost us 7 points. We lost by 7 points. Not saying that that's what would have happened if he made those field goals. I think we would have just won out clean. If we were up 20-10, momentum, longer fields, kick it off to them, more confidence, everything plays a part. Too many Steelers fans in this home game. They're lucky I don't live in LA because I would not miss a game. I would not sell a ticket. I'm stuck in Massachusetts. I have 2 kids, a wife, priorities that hold me back from going to SoFi whenever I want. Last year I went. This year I'm going to the Giants game. It's the closest one to me. So unfortunately, I just can't go every week. Every home game. I wish I could. It's sad to see that this stadium is such a big destination. People like check it off their bucket list, right? Visit SoFi, watch your team. You're going to have all. And the thing is, I mean, the Eagles, 49ers, Steelers, like that's 3 of the biggest traveling fan bases. You look at last night's game, Vikings, San Fran, there was so much red in that crowd. So it doesn't just happen in LA. It just gets pointed out in LA. I started as a St. Louis fan. Those stadiums were rocking with Rams fans, but those tickets were cheap. They are charging way too much. Stan Kroenke and company, you guys need to chill out. I get it's all about the money. The stadium costs $5 billion. But come on. We need these fans out there. We have so many Rams fans It's ridiculous. Daily on my Twitter X, I'm talking to Rams fans, Reddit, here, YouTube. I met so many Rams fans, and we have fans everywhere. So we might not have the biggest fan base, but we have one of the best, in my opinion. So tough loss, 3-4. Wipe your hands off. I'm over it. A lot went wrong for us, but we lost the game. End of the day, you're 3-4. You're either gonna step up this week or you're not. Tonight I'll have the NFC West roundtable with CG Ruthless, Cardinals opinion. Seahawks Eddie will be on that tonight. I'll be dropping probably a video just on my current thoughts of the Rams in detail this week. I'll have a pregame preview. Maybe if I could find a Dallas fan to do a collab, we could do that. But anyways, Ramily. Make sure to subscribe, like, share. I appreciate you all. Road to 500 now, and then road to 1,000 soonly after. So thank you very much. Take care of yourself. Take care of your loved one. I'm your boy Ramsaholic, and I'm out.